he despertado todos los días de mi vida con una alegría y no podía ser diferente. Estar en el mejor club del mundo, hacer historia con el mejor club del mundo, que mis hijos vean.
The most decorated player in Real Madrid's history, Marcelo lit up the Bernabéu for more than a decade on Champions League nights. In fiery clásicos, or in painful defeats, the Brazilian experienced every emotion in the white shirt. His goals, his ball control, his magical crosses, and his passion. He captivated millions of fans in Madrid. Marcelo isn't just a player, he's a part of history. A close companion of Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo was the kind of player who made your heart race every time he touched the ball. And in one of those unforgettable matches, it was Marcelo's strike that became the second goal. Let's go back to January 2006. Match day 17 of La Liga. Real Madrid faced Deportivo. Legendary striker Ronaldo Nazario was in decline, trying to prove himself to coach Fabio Capello, but that would be his final season in Madrid. Next to him stood a new face, a teenager from Brazil, Marcelo Vieira, just 18 years old, wearing number 12, fresh from Fluminense. He had already played 5 games for Brazil, and many saw him as the next Roberto Carlos. Real Madrid paid €6 million for him, but things weren't easy at first. Roberto Carlos was still the starter at age 34. Marcelo had to wait for his chance. Then came March 2007, the Champions League clash with Bayern Munich. Just 10 seconds into the game, Carlos made a costly mistake. It led to Madrid's early elimination. It was a harsh lesson, but also a turning point. Roberto Carlos left the club that summer. After 11 years, the door was open, and Marcelo stepped through. He had a tough job ahead, taming a young Leo Messi. Marcelo struggled at first with Messi's speed, but in their first battle, the Brazilian held his ground. What truly impressed fans wasn't just his defense, it was everything else. Marcelo could dribble, he linked up play, he pushed forward with confidence. The Bernabéu took notice. At just 20 years old, he was a champion and a fan favorite. Fast forward to the end of 2008. Brazil faced Portugal in a friendly. Final score, 6-2 for Brazil. But what people remembered was Marcelo clashing with Ronaldo. Yes, that Ronaldo, Cristiano, who would soon become his closest teammate. Before CR7's arrival, Marcelo finally scored his first goals for Madrid. He was often played as a left midfielder under Juan de Ramos. That season, he racked up 5 assists and 4 goals, including a stunner against Atletico. Still, he didn't make the 2010 World Cup squad. Coach Dunga chose more defensive options, Michel Bastos and Gilberto. But Marcelo didn't let that stop him. On the pitch, he grew tougher, like Pepe and Ramos. He stood tall in heated clásicos, never afraid to get physical or provoke Barcelona. He also became an elite crosser. Ronaldo and Benzema thrived on his deliveries. He made the difference against Lyon in 2011, and again against Manchester City in 2012. That same year, he was named to the FIFA Team of the Year. At just 24, the verdict was clear. Marcelo was the best left-back in the world. A defender, yes, but one with the heart of a number 10. In his 8th season with Madrid, Marcelo began with a brilliant assist against Real Betis. But the real focus was on Europe. It had been 12 years since Madrid's last Champions League title. Under Mourinho, Real had style and talent, but not the trophies to match. Just 3 titles between 2010 and 2013. Then came Carlo Ancelotti. Gareth Bale signed. The Ramos-Ronaldo connection peaked. In April 2014, Marcelo suffered an injury. He wasn't fully fit for the Champions League final. So Ancelotti started Fabio Coentrão. For 60 minutes, he tried to make things happen. But when Marcelo came on, everything changed. Madrid attacked relentlessly. Ramos scored the equalizer. Bale added another. And then Marcelo found the net. A goal in a Champions League final. That summer, Marcelo's dream turned into a nightmare. The 2014 World Cup. In the opening match, he scored an own goal. And in the historic 7-1 loss to Germany, he was overwhelmed. One of Brazil's weakest players that night. His spirit remained, but his defensive flaws were exposed. It was a painful reality check, one he would learn from. Despite Ronaldo's incredible form, Madrid ended the season trophyless. Ancelotti was replaced, first by Rafa Benitez, then by Zinedine Zidane. But Marcelo wasn't done. At 28, Marcelo was at his peak, delivering 11 assists and 3 goals in a dominant season. In the 2016 Champions League final, he played a key role against Atletico, surging forward and linking up brilliantly. In the penalty shootout, he calmly scored, helping Madrid win La Undécima and proving he was a true leader in the club's golden era. In the Champions League quarter-final, second leg, against Bayern Munich, he delivered a masterclass. Around the 60th minute, with the game in the balance, he made a crucial clearance, stopping a dangerous shot from Arjen Robben. In defense, he was flawless. In attack, he was unstoppable. The Brazilian rocket was having fun. Even in extra time, as exhaustion swept through the Bernabéu, Marcelo still had gas in the tank. Just days later, Real Madrid faced Valencia. Only 3 league matches remained. They needed a win to stay in control of the title race. In the 82nd minute, with the score tied and the pressure mounting, tensions rose. Especially since Cristiano Ronaldo had missed a penalty earlier in the match. But Marcelo was in the form of his life. And it's no exaggeration, he was the best left back in the world. All caps, period. Then came 2018. Same squad, same coach. 1 goal, a 3rd straight Champions League title. And Marcelo was everywhere. Across the 7 knockout games, he made a difference in 6 of them. In the round of 16 against Paris Saint-Germain, he shut down Kylian Mbappé. He dominated Dani Alves. In the semi-final against Bayern, he was dazzling again, and even got on the score sheet in the first leg. Then came the final. Marcelo played the decisive ball. The assist to Gareth Bale for his unforgettable bicycle kick. 15 years, 546 matches, 25 trophies. Marcelo was never the fastest, never the strongest, but he had magic. The way he moved with the ball, the way he touched it, like it was part of him. The emotion, the elegance, the 2 magical feet. All of it carved his name into the pantheon of football. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next episode.